Good morning. It's 7:50. There's a sunrise coming over the mountain from the campsite. I'm all packed up. There's Chandler. How you doing? He's leaving. Two hikers that were here earlier stayed right over there, but they left. Early birds. They're making big miles, like 18 miles or something. There we are, walking up the trail. You can just see Chandler ahead of me. I stopped. I realized I forgot to turn on my watch. So we already started walking up the hill. So my mileage will be off. Starting out with the climb. Helps you warm up. Got out of the camp about 7:55. About average for me. I slept better than I have the other nights. But I was up at about 5:45 and just tossing and turning. Heard the other hikers all getting up. And pretty much I just didn't want to get out of my warm sleeping bag. It was a little warmer, I think, last night than the nights before, so it was a little better that way. But still quite cold. Okay, I got a short day today, probably about 6 miles. I'm going to, I think it's Blue Mountain Shelter. My first target though is to get that spring so I get some water. Sweat's starting to come out now. There's not much wind, a little bit of breeze, but nothing too bad. But you saw that beautiful sunrise from the campsite. Probably about a half mile into the day or so far, climbing up this mountain. I'm huffing and puffing already, sweating. I wish I started with my fleece so that I figure the sweat will evaporate better because it breathes, whereas the windbreaker doesn't. And it's not that windy and it's chilly, but I'm already starting to sweat with the climb, so I may take it off. I'm gonna try and make it to the water source, and when I'm getting water, maybe I'll take it off. Probably be a little cold, but I'll warm up quick enough. And I did get an earlier start than I had envisioned by getting out before 8. So I expect by noon I should be at the shelter. I had plenty of time to set up. I'm gonna do some more stretching. The knee's been bothering me. It hurt last night, actually in the tent, when I would move. Just keep telling myself, there's no mountain that you can't get over. And no mountain you can't get over. And my other mantra I said to myself is, slow and steady. Pick a speed and just keep moving. Don't stop. Try to just keep moving. If you slow down, the turtle wins the race. Every time you read the book. Okay. Good morning. It's about 9 o'clock. I was walking with Chandler, who had a good nickname. He hasn't taken it as a trail name yet, but someone suggested Rocket Man to him. And it sounds appropriate. We don't up this mountain, and he's powering up. I couldn't keep up with him. I kept up with him for about 3 miles. He's awesome pace, like 20-minute miles. I've already done 3 miles with him, but I couldn't keep it up. And we hit this big uphill. I just came up, there's a little false summit, and then it goes up again. A little more climb, but not too much. I just couldn't keep up with him. I'm out of gas. So he went on. Yeah, I'm almost at the gap where we did pass some streams, but I didn't stop, and we just kept on moving. I know I'll make it to the gap up ahead, and there's plenty of water there. So hopefully within a half mile or so, I'll be stopping to get some water, take a drink, maybe have another snack even, and get some energy, because I need it. But yeah, staying with him, the miles just tick away. And you can see the two hikers that I camped with last night were kind enough to give me water, a little bit of water, about half a bottle. They're carrying way too much and they move much faster than I do. They're also like Rocket Man, doing 3 miles an hour averages. So luckily I didn't have to take the steep climb to get water down that mountain and back up. I was not looking forward to that. There's another spring about 1.6 that's questionable, but I'm pretty sure it's probably flowing with all the rain. and I've got about just less than 3 to make it to the shelter. So I'm more than 50% done with my mileage for the day. My knee is really aching on the inside now. So all these downhills have been hurting, but doing good, keep moving. So grateful I have a little water. It just gives me a little cushion. I probably can make the 1.6 anyway, but I'd rather have extra water. Good morning. Made it to Red Clay Gap. It's 9:30. My knee is really hurting. Been some steep up and down bottoms. I've climbed almost 800 feet today and gone down about 650. And the knee is really hurting. I'm glad I'm doing less mileage. I have about 2 miles left to the shelter. I'm going to stop there. Look at that beautiful view up here. There's a nice campsite up here. Would have been a great place to stay. And there's a side trail going for water. I just don't know how long it is. I don't need it thanks to the 2 hikers that Grommet and Firefly that gave me a little water. So I'll definitely make it. I'm slowing down my pace. I'm having finishing up my Alexander the grapes. Give myself a little energy, but I'm taking it easy. I got plenty of time all day. I almost contemplated going on to Unicoi today and maybe getting the shuttle into the hostel and staying there tonight and tomorrow, but I don't know. I'm going to stay at the shelter, I think, tonight. The hostel's $60 a night, so I definitely want to be there for Thursday night because of the rain. So we'll see what I'm going to do. But in the meantime, I'm making my way down the trail slowly. So it's really steep and rocky in this section. It was good for a while. I kept up with I kept up with Chandler, Rocket Man, as I started calling him. He said someone called him that. I said, that's a great name. So I started calling him Rocket Man. Probably not a good idea, but it was a little bit more milder trail. It was a slope, but a gentle up and down, like a ramp, you know, not these climbs, and there's been some rocks and stuff. So the big steps up and down, just really killing my knee. So I definitely will stop at the shelter. I'll do some more stretches and let them rest, maybe take another ibuprofen. I don't think it's really doing much though. So we'll see. Check back in later. Just to show you some of the trail that I've been going up, which is what is hurting so much. You can see it's basically like a boulder rock garden. And you're climbing up. Every step is uneven. It's not the same. So a lot of twisting and pushing yourself up. And it's just really hard on the knee, on my knee anyway. It's not all like this, but you get a couple of sections that are like this, and that's when you really feel it. And yet more rocks. And they complain about Pennsylvania. If it's worse than this, I don't know. But it's pretty rocky here. So, guys, I'm going slow and taking my time and trying to use my sticks to help me, but there's really no getting around it. You got to step up or step down. But I'm getting there. I'll make it to the shelter soon, hopefully. It's 10 o'clock and I reached the camping area at mile marker. I think it's 49.3. So I've got a little while to go. Gonna keep on going. Going really slow though. I'm hurting. The rock gardens, the rock ledges, and skipping over them and having to move sideways around roots and rocks, just really hurting me. Terrain like this is not too bad. You can see it's a little, here it's much easier to go. So slight uphill. I have a couple of 100 feet climb to get to the shelter. So I got a while to go. It's probably on the other mountain over there. Okay, there, see my face. I'll check back in later, but before I do, let me give you some views. So this is what the trail looks like. And this is the view, the mountains and the valley. Good, not as good as others. I wish the view was more open, but it is what it is. Okay, good morning, 10:45. I'm stopping here at the stream little trickle of water right there, and I'm filtering my water. I'm going to fill up. I believe I see the shelter right there. If you look on the top of the hill there, right there, there's a structure right above my shoulder. I'm holding the water bottle, I can't point, but right above my shoulder, I think that's the shelter. So I'm going to be stopping there. I did think about going on to Unicoi Gap. It's another 2.5 or 6 or something like that. I checked with the hostel, and unfortunately they're booked up. So if I get there, I'd have to shop around for a place to stay. So I'm just going to stay here and get my knee. I thought about making it. Hiker I passed going the other way told me there was trail magic at the Gap. Someone with pancakes and fruit and stuff like that. Not that that was a decision, but I'm close enough. I could push, and then tomorrow I could do what I wanted to do, take a 0 and rest up. The knee is absolutely killing me though. So all the rocks back there, the steep climbs, trying to push off on my left leg is really painful. I feel it on the inside of the knee. It just hurts. It's, you know, it gets bad. The pain spikes, and then normally it's just a dull ache. The bottom of the knee is hurting, but the inside is really what's hurting me now. So, and when I go to push off on it, it just hurts. So I was hoping to take it easy. Although, I mean, it was a strenuous climb, but I got a little more climb left to go. As you can see, the trail is not level, it's up, unfortunately. So I'll make it to the shelter, and I'll probably just hang out there for today. And then tomorrow morning, I'll make my way down to the Gap. It's mostly down, not all down, but some down. And I will get picked up. I could take my time, I don't have to leave. And I'll get picked up and get a ride to the shuttle, to the hostel. And that's it. So that's the plan for now. When I get there, I'll see if I have service. And I can obviously text. I don't know if I can be able to call anybody, but I'll see what I'm going to do. But I got to get off the knee for a little while at best. Okay, I got to take this bottle off. It's almost... Good morning, 11 o'clock exactly. I made it to the Blue Mountain Shelter. This is the view from there. Absolutely gorgeous, right? Imagine waking up, you're sleeping here and you look out, and that's what you see. There's no one here, obviously. Most people probably have left. There are bare cables there, so I won't have to worry about stringing up a line tonight. This is what the shelter looks like. My gear is all turned out. I'm gonna find a campsite though and set up my tent. And I'm staying here for the night. So I'm here in the shelter. I got plenty of time. It's probably 11:45 now, just about. And I went through my bag. I have a thing of tomato soup with pasta in it. It takes 4 cups of water, but my pot doesn't do 4 cups of water. So I filled it up as much as I can. I don't care. I really care about the pasta, the noodles, the calories, and the soup. So there's supposed to be 4 servings in there. It'll just taste better, more tomatoey. I'm gonna do that, and I'll see what else I do. Probably go through my gear, straighten it up a little bit, organize my garbage. Tomorrow will be a short day. I got 2.5 miles down to the Gap. My knee is really hurting. I just took an ibuprofen, and I'm gonna rest a little bit and sit down, hopefully, and let it get better. So that's it. Check back in later. Good morning. It's almost 5 o'clock here at the Blue Mountain Shelter, and we've got several hikers here. There's probably about 7 or 8 of us. There's several tents, and one person is in the shelter. I've already eaten. Had that chili mac beef. Wasn't bad. I like a different profile of chili. I'm more like a Wendy's kind of chili person. So, but it wasn't bad. I would definitely eat it again. I don't know if I'd buy it again though, but I probably would if I want some variety. But it was good. I can't complain. The macaroni was soft, and the beef was very good. So, other than that, I've done everything I need to. Brush my teeth. My food bag is already up, so I'm ready for bed actually. Although I'm not really tired. It's only 5 o'clock, but all my routine is done. I'm probably gonna take off my shoes and my socks, let them air out, and just lay here a little bit and rest. I may change into some of my camp clothes. I haven't worn them really yet, so I'll probably wear them tonight and give these clothes a break. And then I'd like to take a look at my knee actually and see how it's doing. But it's not a good day for the knee. A lot of pain on the interior of the knee and on the underneath where I have my tears. So really questioning what's coming up. I know there's 2 big mountains coming up right after this, so I have this as a decision to make. But once again, like last time, I'm going to get picked up tomorrow at Unicorn Gap and go to the Green Dragon Hostel, and we'll see from there. I have a couple of plans in motion, so I'll explain them tomorrow. Till we meet again.